Yeah, man, keep it real, man. Where you say, man? Be a fire where I blaze, you know. Be a fire. Because it's so bad. It's so bad. Bolt. We see them put out something with Bolt. I'm going to see the paper them I run with a little thing. See? Bless up, you know. Bless up, you know. Bless up, bless up. Because we blaze be a fire right now. See? Me see them I run with a little thing. One show a little woman that said she that work up to last week till when case bus and them thing there. Don't fool on yourself. Yeah? Don't fool on yourself. That bigger than she completely. And on the Jamaica Constable Force who want to investigate, who know better than this. Who know better than this. Because we get deep today, you know, we get extra deep, right? So Bolt, let me show you how much money them say involved. We think of 3 million US, no. Them will show you say Bolt takes out something and according to source, nearly 10, just want it at 10 million US. From 2012, and him not drawing the money, them say. None. And retirement or investment. But people, the bigger thing where you look for now. Remember, you know, if it's an investment company and you put money in there, so, and if you get per annum like 7.5%, 7.5%, yeah, compound interest. Because you know 7.5% per 10 million, you know, say, okay, 7.5%, so you get like 750,000 per 10 million there. See, for that year, so you will have 10 million, you'd have 10 million, 750,000 US. $1.8 billion that, huh? All right. So each year, and then you get 7.5% of the 10 million, 750. So it'll go to 11.8 million. So if you put that to 11 years, when not touch it, how much money that? In the near to 20 million. You have to talk about the interest too. You have to talk about the interest. So although we are here, them and say how much money him lose. You not talk about the interest. See? Remember, this are the same man where they're the Eagle Group, you know. The boss of farm this, you know. And I want to know who, after the Eagle thing there, you know, you did have the crash. We're going down in the days, right? Him did there amongst Eagle Group, you know. The same boss, you know. CMU, they're the Eagle Group. I work with Paul Chin Young, one of them. Remember, them love each other dearly, you know. See? And then him come now and them give him license. Figure farm this again. When was the crazy now on the head. See? Who that come now and get license? You know why? Because him control politician. Him an activist. Yeah? And him defiant. Because back in the days, him said before him give back any money. Remember, you know, back in the FinSac days, you know, no cure the court order him. Him not go nowhere. But just still them come make him register this and have a company and run again. See? Look how much money Bolt lose. Look here. Look here. The latest. Usain Bolt pens cryptic message after funds wipe out at SSL. Right? Watch this, you know. Watch this. We're not something bigger than this, you know. Watch this. Sprint sensation. Usain Bolt has posted a cryptic message on his social media page amid report that his retirement investment has been wiped out due to massive fraud activity at Stocks and Securities Limited, SSL, stockbroker place, right? And you know it run by who, right? Okay. Reports are that Bolt, who opened his account in 2012 and reportedly never made a withdrawal. Can you imagine? 2012, never make a withdrawal. Investment, you know. Look at them wicked now. It's said to have invested just under 10 million US. And even 3 million like what some people feel. However, the source stated that only 2,000 US remain in his account. 2,000 remain in his account. After you put on 10 million, with the interest, I go like 19 million. If you put it at like 7.5. See? It's not that far from 20 million, the money nearly double. By now. With the interest. Now you, alright, here what the police them for ask. Some of a little woman where me say people are show a face. Why me that show a face? After me not stupid. I US this. And US, and listen, That means if you talk about 19 million, 90, because you have to talk about the interest too, you know. Because you couldn't borrow IMF money and put on the interest on it, you know. You know that. So you have to talk about the interest. It's an investment and you use it and you make the interest and give them interest, right? So the interest, if you even put it at low and a higher interest. Oh, and you never draw the money yet. Oh, it reached to this. Nobody, not even the paper, talk about the interest. Not even the paper. The woman is a scapegoat. Because them come up with that thing I said the woman say sick family. Let me tell you this. You couldn't send 19 million go foreign nowhere at all. US, where I go? US and 19 million US. Eh? Even the 10 million. You think she could have moved the 10 million US? You think so? Eh? If you might have a next account where she go play around or something, so them say, oh, I'm tired to this. Them money I will lose long time. Because me get me at close sources in the banking sector were close to them. I tell they said them use some of the money for our election. Even the one we gone in 2020. Money run. And then man pull out themselves. Only if you go talk to the boss. Go talk to the boss them and go look and you have to look on them track record. Look who connect to this company. Or to this. Money, what them call it, mercenaries. Yeah, mercenary. A big boys. Yeah, man, straight man. You go talk to them. See that 2,000? Wipe out? Look here. Look here. 2,000. You talk about 10 million. I'm going to talk about something bigger than that right now. In the world of lies, where is the truth? The history evil. What is the root? Money. Cryptid world. Bolt caption a black picture on his Instagram page. Bolt is among more than 30 people whose investment at SSL are believed to have been fleeced by a wealth advisor. But which one of them? And not advisors. No, you think a woman that could have sit down? Oh, you seen a bank boy, yeah, move. Remember in a US, this no way I deal with it. And if you say 10 million right now, you know where it value. You know, say the interest have to go up on that too. So you talk about nearly 3 billion Jamaican people, 2.9 billion. Where she could have moved, you know how much money that for move. She could have sit down there and just move the money and it move people. No, but I see serious note. Eh? You know, see she a scapegoat. We are talking about millions, we are talking about billions in a Jamaican dollars, you know. Eh? You know, see a scapegoat that. Eh? This don't make no sense. Me now put up that the woman that me never want to call her name. See? And a politician. You want to know a politician can remember, you know? This man called Anjo. Prince Anjo. See? A man that said him used the word back in the days. Remember you have people right side of you, know, sir? Say him before him pay back 1 cent, he might have go sit down for 3 years. Nah, give them back. Remember the biggest set of politician them around him. Alright, remember Holland? The Bruce them go get back their money, don't. You remember them fun politician and all kind of thing. Kevin, when name? David Smith. Eh? You notice all them things they always start with politicians and the big boys and do all kind of thing. You remember him? Eh? Alright. So you remember when Andrew explained about him house. You remember him saying get money from SSL too, don't it? SSL. You don't remember, don't it? Let me just remind you, look here. Remember that Manga showing the whole connection of them stay, you know. See, him and the biggest set of police are friend to, you know. And the whole of them, you know. So them feel say, okay, untouchable. That's why we put untouched down. Care of the youth, them kind of way. Them a plan for him long time. But what him to do is get overseas. Remember in the US when I ramp with. So get lawyer from Washington youth to deal with the things. You can't make your money go so. You can't. You see me I say? Look here. Remember this open house. JLP leader say he funded Beverly Hills home from savings, salary, suppliers, credit, and loans. Watch this, you know. Okay, watch it. Back in 2016, right? All right, so make a run through this. Okay, savings and supplier. Opposition leader Andrew Onis has provided details on the funding of his multi-million-dollar house in Beverly Hills, St. Andrew, in an attempt to respond to the smear campaign Or it would be, you see what him do use him head already. Smear campaign. Smear camp, or it would be smear campaign where you work a money and they will just see with a big old mansion where you say poor people if you have something, but the name smear campaign, right? Saying, you see him use and that them use that people them head and you see what I want now? But I pay get to you, them want to kill out. To think why either police can't even get them pay. Eh? Watch out. He says the People National Party is waging against him in the lead up to the February 25th general election. Yes. Only yesterday issued a late evening statement disclosing that to date the total cost of the land preparation, construction and landscaping approximately 52 million spent over a period of 4 years, financed by saving salary bank loans and suppliers. But you still, when you have a program, go check about bank loan and think they would both nothing at all, nothing depend on us, no money, no who are nothing at all. Lie. Okay. All right. Go and run it. But me just show you who Usain get money from. Now show you something. Just watch. Suppliers and credit. All right. Finance Minister Dr. Peter Phillips have been heading a PMP court since November 2015 that questioned Only's financing of his home, indicating that it might not stand up with scrutiny. But Only's has sought to dismiss much of this speculation in a statement that chronicles the building process, its sources of funding, and how he became director of ADMAT, the St. Lucia registration company that purchased the loan and which his mansion is built. The Jamaica Labour Party leader said company was formed after he became education minister in 2007. And so in 2007, said him use them little in time, right? 2007, but at them they use 2007 the company farm. How old the kids them is. And in farm it, some of them are baby, but at them they use. And gone at St. Lucia. When 2007 you just come in a year for farm a company. Okay. Need to structure his personal affairs. Yeah, personal affairs. Yes. And Jamaica have a way for after you go in and you turn a minister, you start farm company. Then they're supposed to be criminal action. And I like you have a company where you do and you put it in some holding where you go serve as government, where you come out back now. Like what Dan Webby they do. Like you go, you serve yourself, you get a leave. And you know, so okay, me have to leave that there, so Grace Kennedy, I'm gonna come serve you. So then, you understand? Them not do that. When them in there, them start farm rice company, this a company, who own this, your people if I wake up. If I foreign a prison action this. You can't wait till you turn a minister, then right away a farm company. It doesn't mean conflict of interest and everything. I'm ready, you send it through and send and I build so much thing. Your pay not come up to this. But me could just want me could say something. But look who get money from. Look. Consequent at the advice, I incorporated an international business company in St. Lucia. This year. You supposed to be patriotic. And you're not supposed to have farm company now when you get a job like this because we don't have nobody has scrutinized them people, you know. We don't have no national integrity, nothing work. Because you don't know say this wrong. You have to wait till you come out of this day you go farm. If you was a businessman, you don't know say you delinquish yourself, you don't move yourself away. You understand? And then who run this, you put in a certain trust and who run it. And so many know say company supposed to go. You understand? But them just get up and just do what them want to. You understand? All right, watch this. Course of action is common practice, particularly for estate planning purposes. Yeah. The name of the company, ADMAT, is a combination of the name of my two sons, Adam and Matthew. I am the sole director of the company, and the company has 3 shareholders, being my son and myself. The statement read. So your son, them baby them are shareholders. You are the Minister of Education at the time and you go farm your own company. But look who him get the money from. That's what I watch it. From them young, okay. Wellness was also faced disclosure call from Trevor Manroad led National Integrity Action. Said ADMAT was a register in 2008 and declared to the Integrity Commission, a creator of Jamaican Parliament, Parliament, to which all members must make declaration of income, asset, and liabilities. So them I'm gonna say make it, but we don't know how I make it. But we could go and listen it. Yeah, we could go and listen it. Hold on. Yeah, all right. Everything I own is physically in Jamaica. Honest. So if you want something, people, but physically in Jamaica, why you don't go through this and I send money where you come back in Jamaica? Why you don't do that? But you can't go say, boy, I want to talk. No, you have to lead by example. And then your money now argue these kind of little things. So why the hide? And then you and your little baby them, because them a baby at the time. 2007. Then little bit. You see how much years that? 2007. And now, how much years that, people? 2007, 2017, 2023. Now 15 years. Take 15 years off of them years. And you saw how small them was. But you wait till when you reach this and then you do this. And you can't spend so much money. Just watch this. Watch it. Watch it. Said before going into outline how funds were sourced for land and purchase and subsequent construction of the house. In late 2010, I start negotiating to purchase a piece of land. Look on this. To construct my family home. In January 2011, I made the first of 4 payments of the land. So January 2011, you know. First payment on the land, 2011. You saw quick this done, look here now. Payment were complete in August 2011. You hear that? Okay, that's about. On the land, you know. We don't know what, all right? 4, okay. The title was transferred in July 2011. Okay. Title transfer, the full payment complete. Owner is denying making notation signed while Anna visit to Jamaica and the document that he claimed Philip level and question at a PMP rally in Manchester on Sunday. I run through this and I show you something, you know, very important. Even if that notation was indeed made, attorney at law Patrick Bailey. You hear who? Patrick Bailey. This is the one with the man dead in a female. When you just watch the link and the whole corruption in Jamaica, no, man. A man you not go to prison either with man dead in a females. And police are telling us, but we don't know who. Remember, you know, them stop at Chuck just last week with some liquor pitney night, get the ganja, you want to lock up everybody and charge them. Public passenger Chuck, market Chuck. But a man dead in your house, in a liar, the prime minister liar, and then liar house, and then them get bed rest. Him and the man alone, no break in. I'm at a professional killing too. Professional killing. Hey, I be a mafia around Jamaica, you know. I think accessory and them thing, the professional killing. Because if some little youth, them that leave some little trail. Yeah. Some little blood print, some footstep, nothing. Professional thing. You see the scene and it clean. Clean. No fingerprint, no foot, no shoes, nothing. Clean. That mean them put things on them foot and them do what them a do. That a come from where? Who get them training there? Big boys, big boy police, involved too. Yeah, we know say you involved too, man. Remember, we know your name and we know say you involved too, you know. Nobody around put we, you know. Yeah. All right, see it? And you see it? I know the man, them say back broad. You see the link? All right, watch this. And I him do this and set up this. Watch this. Watch this. It would not be unusual as a Jamaican title office give different variation on how this can be captured, including the use of words, witness. In Jamaica, witness while on the visit to Jamaica. Meanwhile, Honest has acknowledged that he is now indebted by purchase of the house and land. Remember him saying indebted, you know. But when them check it, they're indebted to nothing. Okay? Watch out. He explained that he used money from account held at the Jamaica money market brokers. You know that one, it named Stock and Securities. You know that one there? You know that money market broker, yeah? You know the same money market broker. 2011, the youth have banking money 2012. 2015, they might tell you how much money you get, right? Them use money from where? Let me just rewind it. See it here? SSL, Stock and Security, I saw it name, limited. See it here? It this. Yeah? You see this? It look, when you get money from. One, it named Stock and Securities. You know Stock and Securities? Limited. You know Stock and Securities? Yeah? You see, that me tell you, this man called the Prime Minister Prince Andrew. Yeah, man. Man in campaign, I run them things, man, and all kind of things, man. And let me tell you this. Nobody feel say politician them now do enough laundering. Me link a next. Me link a next stock company. That's why Bolt. Them a plan for a long time and you don't know that, you know. Because them have a clique who plan for people, you know. Yeah. Them have a clique who plan for people. May I tell you? You see where I'm saying getting money from? But when you check it out, you know, them have no money, boom, bam, bam. Anything them a Prince and Jim call him, man. Oh, you understand? Prince and Joe. You see where I'm getting? You see, you have to learn to tie knot. This is where the local media them don't do. But I do it. I me live in the wilderness, my good enough. Me live in the wilderness, my good. So this is what me do. See, me tie things. So it's it lead from this to this and this and then it looks spooky. All right, let me tell you about the next. And next set of people want to overlook again. See? Them name, a matter of fact, let me show you them. So I'm going to move this. Because I'm going to build some link and I show you how them thing I go. See? And them same one him. The man for this SSL, they work with Parchin Young. Him same one. Oh, him get this company registered in Jamaica, I don't know. Me no know. Him defy every court order back. That's why the people them think go down. And then them play a little game and say, okay, Omar Davis mash up the no go so man. You borrow some money and when you look them do so boom 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 and when you look at beer people money start have one bag of things and interest and all kind of little things. Them mash up the thing. Parchin Young them. Seem just pass off 2020. See? But people them don't know the truth because it's true them like when them hear something them know do them research and them you know it's a political divide thing them use and catch the people them. Eh? And those two people just find out say, well, Andrew are the Prince Andrew are the Prince of Lies. No, King of Lies. I should have King Andrew. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. See? Just watch this now. You remember the brother them when Robert and let me tell you, Robert and Peter Robert Chin from Alliance. You remember them the other day? Eh? All right. Remember, say, that Alliance place. I'm show you about it. I'm going to say something to you now. We're going to link to one of the place them do one bag of things and when the politician and big boys them involved, yeah? You remember the Bank of Jamaica for run and force to come shut the door because where they're going in there? Eh? You remember? Because America, remember, you run data run, right? Let me show you something about Alliance. Let me show you before me tell you. Politician and big boys know for doing. You remember this? This, the other day, 2021, Alliance Finance Limited, and its president charged for PACA, BOJ Act breaches, Alliance Investment Management Limited, Alliance Finance Limited, and their president Peter Chin, and Vice President Robert Chin were charged on Thursday, December the 2nd, 2021 with various breaches of the Bank of Jamaica Act, Banking Service Act, Proceed of Crime Act. You remember this? Alright, they may connect to same politician and all kind of things the same way. So when you see them things, you always remember this. You see it? You remember this, don't it? You remember it, you know. You remember it? And it's money watcher. And the deposit and all kind of things. You see what I tell about? Exceed. Over the 3-year period. So it show you the breaches where them make and all kind of things because them use them things. Alright, so this is our next company. Go watch what them use and the bank tell them, well, them charge them. Wash money. Same politician them because boom bam bam and big boys. Same SSL and the one of them but investors and all kind of thing. You have some big boy in Jamaica, be money run through certain things, you know. Money hide up and money do all kind of thing. The woman is just a scapegoat. Alright, remember the youth when named Annie Francis, the man when named Annie Francis was supposed to testify against them brother. Yeah. You remember them shoot him a morning, don't it? Just days 1 week before him testify. Because them never sink. So them shoot him. Remember them shoot him. And then who pick him up? Drive him, go along, all up, go up road, go up, go circle before them carry him up at the hospital. So when him reach them bleed out, him dead. Then make sure him dead. And then the case crash. Then he just stop the brother them and find the company a little thing and that's it, don't it? The company I run, you know the company I run? Yeah, the company I run. If you have $1 million US in invest in a company, you can put no more than I think 20%, like over a 3-month period. Right? You can't buy more than way in there, right? But what them do? Them used to use it and rinse money and do all kind of things. So when you look, man, have that money in there, 2 million US, 3 million, 7 million. This is money I run through it. That's why you see them move and lock it down. Use wash money. Go look who it connect to if and be the same politician them what we have on all the time. Just go and go look. Annie Francis, why you think them kill him? You know, see the case done with the brother them. We don't realize what going on. Eh? We don't realize. Yes, still it. Go look at them and every one of them in a government and all kind of thing, no friend. Go look at the money wash. Same politician right through it run. Right through this, right through that. See them plan for both there. With the interest, it'll go like $19 million they move for the youth. US. And him forget a lawyer from Washington and ask them over the car US here ramp with to go deal with that. Because they are talking about the money there and nearly 3 billion Jamaican that. Because remember you invested in us, so even the money devalue, Jamaican devalue, and it equal to certain money that you have now. 150 to 1. So 10 million and 1.54 billion. And if you put a next 9 million at 1 point, well, a near $3 billion. See? All right. See? You understand? Right down there. 1.9 million. Not 1.9 billion. 2.9 billion. See? This is where them wipe out for the youth. Them plan for him, man. And then you want to put up a little woman now, and you have some people now get catching now. Oh, my people them did think she could have sent this and go in a US if she have anybody and send too much money. Even that, the principle don't, the interest. Yeah? You could have just wrap that and send it go a foreign. You think I saw this go? Eh? It no go so, man. You see me I say? It no go so. So right now, me just make the link and I show you all the place it's there. David Smith from Holland. Him too. Them use him too, man. Them do what them are doing now. Yeah, man, them do what them are doing, man. See? But the big boys, them who start this, them forget all accountable for this. I mean, the feds them watch me. I mean, I talk to some people because this can't go so now. Man feels them too bad and untouchable in Jamaica. Too much of them. Too much corruption now, man. Country gone like 18, man. Me not ask you, man. You see me I say? We not ask them, you know. So this, I want me there and burn. See? This I want me a burn. Where you say, man? I have to burn them, man. Me read a bedroom there. Me supposed to talk to you. Me say me get him here so because, yeah, man. Me say me get him and talk to him here. We have to burn them. We have to burn them straight. We not around put them. You see me I say? When they say the whole link, so the man them so powerful that them have the link with Prime Minister now and this and that and, you know, ministers and everything and them friend them. See? So you know all that go already. See? You know it go already. But Bolt, you have to do, you want my wife to do. What you need to do. Hey, Conrad, how you doing? Yo, brother. Yeah, man, how you doing, sir? How you doing?
This sounds like the renegade himself.
The renegade when afraid, man. Boy, me I talk about Usain Bolt and the money, you see? And it does a pity, it works out for money. And SSL, and them same one, when me just show the Prime Minister, they say him get money from. And what have you? Me just show them the link because the man I call Andrew Prince Andrew, you know. You know? Yes. Another man did connect to Eagle Group. This same man, you.
Well, certainly, what I would say, Wayne.
Yes.
You know, and I'm not in one way, shape, or form trying to implicate anybody. As far as I knew Mr. Crosscurry, that's Hugh Crosscurry, while he was a senior manager within the Eagle Financial Network. Good. And I know him to be honorable gentleman in terms of his fiduciary responsibility. However, the fact is that he now heads this company, and this company finds itself in a very, very precarious position as it relates to billions of dollars missing or gone awry. And certainly, he is definitely going to come under very, very sharp focus, the fact that he heads the entity. Granted, persons there in other management position, fingers are pointed at them. But at the very least, it begs the question, how could you head up an organization that there are pilferage of billions of dollars and it just goes like that? Is it that, persons weren't really scrutinizing what had happened? And this, Wayne, is something that we're seeing taking place for a little while now.
So can I ask a question? Though?
Yes, my brother.
You ever see lightning strike the same place 2 times? Same place?
You're a dangerous man, renegade. Where are you going?
All right, so me ask you because me see the eagle. Me see the eagle and the eagle lost its wing. And me see near the Jamaica. And it caused full sack. And this man was right there. Okay. And now you have the SSL. And when you look now, a bag of people lose so much money. Now, board put up something, and according to report, and more like 10 million from 2012 in the touch it. Remember, it's an investment place now. And if you say you invest some money for your rainy day in an old age, and you put like 10 million with interest, because remember it's a growing interest per annum, you look at like, all right, so we put it at the bottom like 7.5 million. You look at nearly $19 million with interest, over the 11 years, Remember, I'm not get a cent. No, they matter about just 2,000 US left. Now you talk about, if you talk about 19 million, you talk about nearly 3 billion him alone lose. Now you could have pointed a finger upon a lady, a manager lady, and say, oh, she didn't want to give a family little thing, a little doctor thing, and you talk about so much money in a US. That is a touch the SWIFT system, my brother. This is an organized crime syndicate moving money like this. Couldn't point pan she. Me them not look at her.
And when that's where the rubber really hit the road, my friend. That's where the rubber hit the road.
Yes.
Let me talk Jamaican people language. The fact of the matter is that it's a part of the web of corruption that we are seeing in Jamaica. Corruption and thieving. And right now, it's a sad. When I read the article today during my program, and I looked at it and I said, boy, this article is saying that Usain Bolt, the young man is in pain because he's saying that his grand lifestyle that he was preparing for at his old age, in its twilight age. Granted, he have a little bit of time on his hands still, but, he is not out there actively participating on the track so he can attract all those sponsorship and so anymore. So right now, there's a massive concern, and the conversation that he may not recoup this money. He may not recoup this money, Wayne.
I know.
And, hold on there, renegade. A big thing that we must ask, big question that we have to ask ourselves, with what we're seeing in the financial sector recently, and it's come to a crescendo, it's come to a head with this massive $1 billion T-free at SSL. It begs the question, is Jamaica at a stage where we may very well see a lot of capital flight? That is to say, people may start to move Jamaica, that money out of Jamaica overseas in order to secure and to safeguard their nest egg. That's a big question in a way, and that could basically be very, very troubling.
Of course.
For the Jamaican economy and for the financial sector in particular.
Me can ask the next question. So if you, Conrad O'Brien, if you did have your million US or 2 million US now, you'd have really take it now and say you invest it in anything down here right now?
No,
anything
sir.
in Jamaica? Okay.
I'm giving you a blunt answer. I have to say no.
So,
I have to say no. I would have, and you know, I was trying to get Ralston this morning,
yes.
financial guru Ralston Hyman this morning, and I'm going to try to do it by the end of the day because I want to basically zero in a little bit more on this and my editorial piece tomorrow. To really look at this, and if there's really a present and clear danger of Jamaica facing capital flight based on what we're seeing happening in the financial sector, Wayne.
Yes.
We are at a very, very, very troubling spot. Very, very troubling spot. You know?
So Jamaica.
And we have to ask the uncomfortable and the tough question.
Mm-hmm. So Jamaica on the verge of no return. Because the people them with money who have sense. Right now, what them see right now, them have said, no, me not make my money stay in that. And if them have a run upon the investment place where them put their money up on the bank, if you remove their money, no, you know, so Jamaica collapse, you know, brother. Not if I'm about to straight.
I'm going to answer your question this way, and I love history, so I'm going to get back to here.
Yes.
Years ago, a very powerful black man in Jamaica by the name of Mr. William Bill Clark. He was the head of Scotiabank.
Mm-hmm.
He runs Scotiabank as one of the most profitable branch of the Scotia Group, to include those that are in Canada. And at one point, Mr. Clark asked some question, and he almost dubbed Jamaica as a failed state. At that time, Jamaica was nowhere, absolutely nowhere close to what we're seeing now. And he and the late Nutty Perkins were tinkering on the edge and saying, the center cannot hold. Mere anarchy is loose upon the land. Jamaica is at a place where it seems that we are at a failed state. So I wonder, where are we now? Where are we now? Because if then, when we were at a much better place, people were asking that question, and Dr. Kingsley Chin, medical doctor, businessman, spine surgeon, based in the USA, he said on my program the other day that all the indicators, listen to me, Wayne, all the indicators lined up show what a failed state can look like. And he pointed out what we're seeing in the economy, in aspect of the economy. He pointed out law enforcement, national security generally. And he also talked about the health sector. Now, we are also seeing what is taking place within our juvenile institution, where our young children are supposed to be protected. We are seeing all of those things. So when you look at it, Wayne, and plot the graph, is Jamaica on the verge of becoming a failed state, or is Jamaica showing signs of what a failed state look like?
This is more than sign. This is wonders too. Young one is wonders too. Because if this is a failed state, I don't know what is. Can you imagine? And on top of these things, you know, in at the same time, you have much quote just a liquid all over the place, cocaine. I mean, I talk about tons, value of billions. Me I say, me never see this yet. Eh?
Renegade. The question must be asked. What we saw recently with billions and billions of dollars of cocaine turn up on the shore of Jamaica. Is it that this that we saw, that we are seeing, is just a little toops are we already gone through? But basically, in order to, as we say, to give the man them a dolly, shift them.
Mm-hmm.
We make them, we make this soap and we make it sensational. So we make quite a few $1 billion worth of it found, while hundreds upon
Billions.
hundreds of billions.
Yes, got you
already gone through.
Them already gone through.
Am I onto a possible theory there, Wayne?
No, it's not a theory. No, that's not a theory at all, brother. That is just fact. That is, of course, practical. So that is just fact. Me just say fact. Right across the board. Because hear this now. I get to understand that fine. Them to tell the people, them never tell the people, them just say off. But when my brethren say now, over 11 or something, where the container come in, where them just send out the container to who it a go to the business, to the big boys, for them business. Okay? So now where you clear the little barrel, no. And where the container them come in, where Danville Walker think they put that in, where you can send one custom, and then you know you send all 40 of them 40 feet container there, and then the one custom clear it.
Was seen as a part of the modernization of the war.
That couldn't be modernization. That mean let go the big boys them. That's not modernization, but this a Danville Walker now, you know. You understand? But we sit Danville Walker do if it was a real country. If you say country, him going to prison long time. Well, them charge him, them they find him guilty upon something, so so we can't talk. Anyway, what Danville Walker go on with from the election, and then you drop him in a big job and all kind of things that couldn't happen nowhere else. Most Jamaica. Nowhere else but Jamaica. And by the way, him still control WAF, Him still control it. Him depend the board. Him depend the most board in Jamaica. Him are one of them depend the most board. Although them find convict him about it. It is bad.
He and the board doesn't mean that him control it.
But no, but me I tell you now, well I know. Me I tell you from inside source. You know, so me no do tabloid. The man control WAF same way. Okay?
Okay.
All right, good. Remember, me ears up on the ground, me talk, me draw my proof. Me soon show you something, man. Yeah, man.
You say you have your source. I'm unable to verify, but I'm not going to contest your way because you have always been credible. So I'm not going question your source.
All right. For me, no, because them watch me, me know what them are going with, Because you me right now, you see, when them feel say it's all right, me work good enough, me good enough. Me the right side of them. And if them call me name me ear, and if them step me know, when them move me know, and the good way to do that.
Where you say you link tall up.
Well, yeah, say, man. Them know, man. Right now, me get the whole place for me, because you have people right now. When them watch me, can't do all of them sit down and watch me, from, go through government, everything. Them I say, oh, him get them information, yeah. So them a juke them one another right now, So, I'll be a juke never go on with. But I feel them business that. Yes, man.
Yes. But as it relates to the coke that we see showing up with,
yes,
it's concerning, and it begs the question: has Jamaica become once again a major transshipment port?
Of course, yes.
Because I think what we saw where that was dealt with some time ago, we saw the kind of work that former Minister of National Security, Peter Phillips, put in and then was carried through by Bunting and so on. And we had a cessation. We had a lull in all of those kind of activity. And now we're seeing it. The Minister of National Security, Dr. R.S. Chang, he was on a program, I think it was recently, or it was a release that he gave to RJR News, and he was saying that the fact that there is a pushback on the cartels elsewhere What they're looking at now is a Jamaica, and this is my word to say that Jamaica is probably a soft target. So we're seeing more and more of the cocaine coming our way. That was, and I'm paraphrasing now, I'm not quoting the minister, but certainly that was a line that he was carrying, to give some justification as to, to put his perspective out there as to why he think we're seeing more and more cocaine turned upon the shores of Jamaica.
So hold on, Conrad. That answer when give to the host, that don't make any sense to me. Because and like some Colombia drugs cartel I just look upon Jamaica and say, okay, they must have target and just send them drugs to Jamaica. If you not have facilitators and you don't have drugs done in Jamaica, the big boys them, I take it because number one, the man I go look upon and send much $1 billion, like 80 million US just come to Jamaica on a ship so. And them don't know where my send it go. Where my talk no make no sense. Where him talk rubbish.
And what happened when the point, as one of my callers said today, he asked the question, if the drugs just turn up like that, if there's nobody who responds for container, who it was going to, all of these things, but I guess maybe Fitz Bailey and his team really working on those details, so maybe we will hear something sooner rather than later.
So what about control delivery? So? What about control delivery? Instead of ball out, make the big boy and them know, say, oh, this get boss, some people see it. US know about it because them done a wharf too, we know that too. So you ball out and the big boy them shape up. Oh, we don't know about it, so we don't know where the container go to. So some man just get up and just pack the container over, them say over 30. So if you say over 30, it's not 30, 31 to 39 because you just say 40. You know, reach 40. But we can assume somewhere between 31 to 39, you say over 30. So anywhere between that. Yeah. And them pack, and then just put them in a duffel bag and just put them just neat. Like a food and just put them between one way to go. Over 30 containers.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yes, it's
and then it not have no name and not where the container was going. So you're gonna be alright. Me and you live at Colombia where the drugs done then. And we are the drugs kingpin. And we just take up a drugs over 80 million US and just put it in a container over 30 of them and just send it to Jamaica. Because that's a soft place. That makes sense to you, brother? They must who they are Jamaica, then they must, and by the way, them now send them thing if money now go down in a them place then either. So you're not gonna send $80 million, you know, get a cent. You understand? What are drugs? A matter of fact, we know them use a lot of fishermen. And we know say a lot of politicians and the big boys, them in we know say you have a lot of police involved in this thing too. Because them do it for them smaller scale, the big boy them do it on a bigger scale. And a lot of fishermen them use them for those, you know, move the thing them and do what them do. You understand? And we know say a lot of people from down a wharf involved too. And like we know that. So we don't know them are going like boom bam, but we know. We not ask them.
What I will say, Wayne, is that what we're seeing happening on the rock here.
Yes.
The question that I'm asking, can we solve these problems, corruption, crime, all sorts of things? Can the Jamaican state by itself solve it, or do we have to seek proper? I'm not talking about just like what we saw the Prime Minister did the other day when him go and have a conference, open ear meeting and so on and talking. We're talking about proper engagement, behind the scene engagement and so on, in order to try to save Jamaica. Are we at that point where we have to really look, you know, internationally to get that kind of help?
Because in Jamaica, because remember, you know, you can't look on a government where do a lot of crimes and break a lot of laws and rules and think you can solve something like that. You can't solve nothing. You know, and facilitate. And that's just the truth. You never see, I never see, hold on, Conrad. Hold on. I never see in my, the a long time with the part hurting. I mean, never see Jamaica go so low yet, you know. Never. Out of whose government, I never see this yet. First, never see them thing here. You understand? The amount of thing and knock. I remember, you know, this wasn't the promise. They promise of people sleep with them window and doors open and clean up the place and everybody have work and everybody and poor man have mansion and big house and but a poor man I get locked up and thing and all kind of things. And it make me ask now, why the state of emergency use so much if you want people come off of the road that things can get move around. Like we play a draft. Yeah? Things can move around more easily. Eh? No, me question them. Yes, man.
I want to just say this way, and I know you understand my position and all of that.
Yes.
You see, what I say to you, because I don't have any evidence that persons in government or wherever.
Yes.
Because all of these are allegations and so on. So I don't have any facts about it, but certainly what we're all seeing, we're seeing unprecedented level of corruption, unprecedented level of crime and all of those. Those are facts.
All right, so hold on. You just said those are facts. So hold on, Conrad. You never read the cable about the minister and some other minister. You never read that cable? But Minister Chang, you never read it? You never read WikiLeaks? Didn't know this is where US have and Jamaica do their own investigation. Can you read the cable? This is what them have. You never read the cable, you never see who for name and who and what and what and what. That thing, rather than read it and me, you read it. Let the police read it.
Even with that, Wayne, I am prepared to refer to all of those as allegations because they have not tested in a court.
Hold on.
I want you to work with me.
Yeah, may I work with you? I know your thing, man, but hear this. When I see WikiLeaks and I see them take where they only one man alone me see get deep, out of that, Aram Charan, right? And me see him name. Don't America have him? Where it say it's an allegation? Them have him?
No,
or not?
Well, that no.
So hold on, them they cancel some visas? I know.
Yeah, man, some visas was cancelled.
So US no know what them I do? No, me just ask me now put you in a spot in a better. Me just make clear because I know you're the pan here. So I don't really get this, So me like ask question, You understand? So me like ask question because when you put everybody in a one bungalow and me see them on go send one. But me see the visa them are cancel left, right, and center. With ministers. The way they do that. So some angels, so US out of them mind for just cancel some angel visas, so. And put anything for them and claim say this or that or do something because me know when feds are doing investigation and other people, but they said for them agency, them do some deep cover investigation, brother. And me notice in a Central America, from 2004, you have a president over there, so and must say Honduras, where them I work with, and him go on, but him just lose. Him last year, January. And by March, him there, US, them bungle him up. Them want him for everything, money laundering, racketeering, drugs, everything. But through him in a power, them love him. From 2004, him wife gone to prison to ban, by the way. Eh?
Yes.
All right, brother.
You're saying,
yes.
Before you leave me,
yes.
You're saying that based on how the ducks are lining up,
okay.
You're expecting that we could very well see some big trousers, man.
Of course.
In a bangle.
Of course, the way you think. US may work with come so them work, when them ready, them go through them ready, But that's why sometimes people stay for a while in a power for a long time because if me get kicked by us, them come for me too. But through them stop do that thing there, or them go for 9 years, them stop do that thing there, them want wait to win. And I see somebody else out of power and them go for them too, them get charged too. So I see notice when you're out of power, them charge,
And we also saw the person down there in the British territory.
Okay.
And he actually traveled. And they did not go for him in his country. But what they did was to wait until he,
reached to film country
and international soil. They moved at him. So these guys, international law enforcers, they know how to work their show, and that is why, for me, in Jamaica, we seems not to be learning because we come up, we see a little target, we see some coke here, so we see some guns there, so and we start our law enforcement officers start ball out. before, rather than basically watch the thing and really and truly trace it to find the mastermind. We're not seeing that at all.
No.
So, you know,
and that make you have to ask, because we know we have a corrupted system and you have a lot of corrupted people in the force also. So you notice sometimes when you give the alarm,
corrupt people. System by itself don't just get corrupt.
No, the people. Yes.
Yes. The nail on the head.
Yes.
It's because we have corrupt people. Why the system become corrupted.
Cesspool of corruption. All right, brother.
Yeah, man.
All right.
So that's where it is. Renegade.
I'm here. All right, my brother.
All right.
Respect.
I continue to listen.
Yes, sir. Okay, bless. Yes, man. You must see my time running and say, a time for run. But as me I say, Bolt. You know, see Kalaya from Washington. Remember the one of them are friend too, by the way, We talk straight. And as Conrad does say, look why, we see the premier from the US Virgin Island, from the British Virgin Island, and one of them people them from the one of them other person, the lady there, and them set trap for them because them make cartel run through there. And I use them place. And them just set trap for them and them go for collect. Them grab them. When they see them grab them. Yeah? We did hear about them tell you about the corruption. So there's something where we hide. I remember the cable out there, and the cable out there, and you see, when you read the cable and them thing, they may ask certain people from your name, I call up certain career, and may say, visa cancer and all kind of thing that me you can't do your work efficiently, you can't fly from certain place. And when you look, other people that talk about, US, Canada talk about them, when you look, UK talk about them, you can't govern me, man. No. You understand? People have morals we are dealing with. Morals. You understand? We can't have the place around, so nobody must say nothing. Can't work. You understand? Anyway, remember this, because I see my time I run out now, so let me just push up my calendar event now, because so I said go. Time up, so push out the calendar event. Some calendar events, yeah? So Saturday 11th of March, Simply Best. Yeah? Yeah, man. So this now, Champion Invasion Edition. The Champion Invasion Edition. So we feature Bodyguard. Johnny himself at the boat, Yeah, man. You see me I say? Bodyguard. Yeah, man. The international sound Bodyguard. I start the yard. You see me I say? Yeah, man. Johnny, starring Johnny Guard, yeah? Yeah, man. All right. And we have other sound system on it. Lionheart and, you see some of the sound there, we have on the Magnum Force and Lucky Supreme and, so you see the sound them, right? And this now a $40, advance ticket. And, you have the info Fusion Lounge, yeah? Yeah, all right. So, this, yeah, man, just look out for that one your hat. And then, this a March. Right? Then we have in April. Drove over the one April show this now. Is that? Yeah man, see next show for April. Yeah man. Alright, this one now, is a Easter Fest. See? Featuring the Great Admiral Tibet. This April. The 8th of April, 2023. And we are showing now where the one you keep still in there. Because we have the sports day for the kids and everything and them things, and then the night, say, Boris, I want ya, St. Vincent in a Trelawny, there, Albert Town and them things there, Yeah, man, so if you look out for that one, I want ya got to, yeah? Yeah, so you see how the sound and everything come out and things. Yeah, so man, yeah, your live performance, Admiral Tibet. Look out for that one too, yeah? And then, in a June now, we have Run Things Fest. See? So you soon see, so well, we carry Usha artists and what have you. So 2 nights. 2 nights for Run Things Fest. So that you soon see the posted up front. So 2 nights. So the first night we have like a soca experience mixed with Beggar and them thing there. Fet and them thing there. And the Caribbean people and everything. Second night, live performances. Including Jiggsy King and other artists, yeah, man. You have some international artists and you have some Canadian, so we have the Canadian act them and it and them thing there.
See? So that one I want to shot too. You understand?
So I want the shot too. All right, but hear this now before me leave. I forgot. Let me just go back on this before me leave. Because I see me just have a couple, like a minute left, right? But people, remember this. We did Chin brothers, them, right? With the Chin brothers, Peter and Robert Chin, Alliance. Who was them liar? Tom Tavares Finson. Yeah. That him are the president now in the government president right now in the house, right? In the Senate. Him are the president of the Senate. Him was them liar, right? No smoke without fire, not true. Yeah, man. Him was the liar. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So you see me I talk about so you cross create, eh? Police, you don't know better than this. As me I said before, don't bother use the lady there so for no scapegoat. The amount of money that I weight equal to, that is organized crime. Youth, seek assistance from US. Don't use no liar from Jamaica. And don't sit down like that because I remember when them touch US dollars, you touch America too, Yeah? Do your thing, yeah? All right. We there. We up, yeah? Blessed. Cool.